Friday. Oh boy. It's raining. It's raining cats and hogs outside. So I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. The wind is not blowing though. So hopefully we'll be okay. If for some reason the weather gets worse or the video becomes garbled, I don't think I'm going to start over. I'll just have to try again some other time this weekend, okay? So if I can, I'll announce it though if I'm going to turn it off. Hi, Foggy. Hi, Gina. Hi, Jay. I just finished a reading and I didn't get to see all right, I didn't get to see Mystery Achiever's question. She just texted it to me. So I'm going to write it down really quick. She's the one that does our timestamps. She wants to know, what will Youngkin do as a governor? And does anyone have compromise on him? Can anyone control him? Well, he pushed Trump away. So this is a huge thing. I think other Republicans are going to follow his lead for sure. So MAGA plant, let's see. MAGA plant. I'll look into that. Mystery, and thanks again from everyone to you for doing our timestamps. Okay. All right. Hope everyone is having better weather than we are. Although we really like the rain. We just don't need it, like 4 inches at one time. But at least it isn't windy. It's going to be real windy this weekend. So they're saying no boating or anything like that. All right. So, which I wasn't planning to do this weekend anyway. All right. Okay. I do boat a lot with my son, and, I do go with other people when we get a chance. Okay. Card of the day, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. We had this Monday telling us not to overindulge in too much leftover Halloween candy. But, this is also imbibing. And yes, we know Jay will be having a martini later. It's Friday. I am probably going to have a pumpkin spice hard seltzer over at my son's house because I'm going to go see my granddaughter. All right. So just don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Don't overeat. Don't overspend. Don't overshop. Don't overdrink. Don't oversmoke. Don't overgamble. Just be very careful. It's all about the balance. Just maintain some sort of balance, would you? We got to be sarcastic. Oh, goodness, Lisa. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jay's having a martini. Okay, that's great. I wanted to, just in case the weather deteriorates, although I'm praying that it's going to get better, I wanted to jump right in. I have so many questions here. I wrote them all out, but I really wanted to take a look to see. My mind was going all the way into 2022 to the end of it, So I thought, let's take a look at, because like what we were talking about with Mystery Achiever, this Youngkin dude, he wouldn't even let Trump come on stage with him, which was totally great. But we don't really want them to regain their power, do we? But we don't want Trump involved in it. We'd rather have normal Republicans for, their normalcy. So let's take a look real quick. Oh, I forgot to clip on my Did I just say dadgum? I said dadgum. Okay. All right, here we go. Raquel said, don't overeat. Oops, too late. All right, let's take a look. Let's just look at the Republicans. By the end of 2022, after the midterms elections are said and done, how will they be seen? What happens to their party? All right. Jay says he's limited in his calories. Well, what kind of martini do you have then? Just a dry one with less martinis? I mean, less calories, less sugaries? Okay. How will the Republican Party be seen in its entirety by the end of 2022? Will they have fallen apart, ruptured further, gotten more on the Trumpy side? I feel like I need to shuffle this way one more time. There we go. Here we go. Oh, and about the elections, our guides and angels showed us Tuesday that it was going to be really tough for Murphy, and he was able to eke out a win. So that was really good. The McAuliffe thing, I was trying to remember. I think we got the moon card for him. We got a lot of conflict, and I was getting such negative cards that I think I just sort of dumped it at the end. You didn't want to say anything negative, but I think we got the moon card. So I was still hoping for him, but it just didn't. I didn't feel like he had the momentum to beat the Youngkin dude. All right, so here's the change with the Republican Party. Change, fast arrows, incoming messages, information to the January 6th committee. Oh, okay. There we go. I don't think that they're going to be able to fundraise the way they're, probably because they've all been grifted by Trump Grinch. Why else would Pentacles be on its side? And that's that female. You know, we've always seen there's going to be one top female that really needles it to Trump. You know, it's got Liz Cheney's in the running for that seat right now, but she is light hair, so that isn't her. But this is someone else wants a chance. I wonder how many will want that chance. Yeah, look at all the financial opportunity with this Ace of Pentacles. Can you see that? This is on the left side of the reading, which means they missed some key opportunities here. Oh, yay. Oh, some of their secrets are coming out. Look at this. Look at. We'll have known. This will be like at the end of 22, all of their secrets exposed right up at the top of the crown of their reading. That's really important. That's really something. They stepped in their own doo-doo with money. So money secrets will come out. Oh, they missed their opportunity. They had people that were willing to contribute to them, back them, be there for them. And they're saying, no, I shouldn't have done that. Oh boy, I shouldn't have hitched my wagon to that Trump train. They tried to appeal to the things, you know, the people who are saying, you know, we're trying to help your children. We're, you know, now they're saying, well, we're trying to help your children. They're still trying to appeal to the greed base of the Republican. Not that they're all greedy. I have Republican friends that, one of my best friends, you know, she likes to buy me dinner, you know, so it's like I can buy my own dinner too, but thank you. She's very generous, so that you can't say that. You can't don't do it. Don't lump them all together. As much as we'd like to put them all in a paddy wagon. Okay, they've been judged. You have to step up to the plate. This is so interesting. I had all these other questions, and then it was like, boom, right into my head right before I did this last reading that I did. I thought, I have to ask this now. Okay, they're still going to try. They're going to rally. I think going to be seen and judged that they didn't follow through. They didn't help the people at the rally, right? They didn't give them any emotional or financial support. All the howlies and the, oh boy, and here's lawyering up and legal. This isn't good for them. So by the end of 2022, we see litigious things. We see, hi, Rebecca. We see who's got lawyers, who doesn't, who gets to keep their law license, who doesn't, secrets, loss, the grifting of it all. They had the opportunity, but greed sunk their boat. And I think this is just going to be a bunch of lawsuits, and there may be a few that come through here, but this isn't our 10 of Pentacles that we normally see for the GOP. And I don't wish the downfall of everyone. We need two good, healthy parties, right? We need, it would be great if we could work together. And that's, of course, our goal, is for healthy parties to work together for a healthy country. But this isn't good for them. And so let's see at the legal, lawyers, DOJ, the things with the NRA and the Department of Justice and Barr and Durham and the tentacles of the octopus that all come out of the quicksand in the ocean, and all is and secrets are revealed. So I think this was a big thing that my guides and angels were saying, don't worry about those. Everyone was so, I got mad at CNN. I turned them off. I'm like, stop that. Stop making everybody afraid. There will be other Republicans that will try to distance themselves, but they all grifted so bad, even with the NRA and the Russia stuff, that we have only scratched and sniffed the surface. There's so much yet to come out. I think it's just, we're going to just be, how did they all think they were going to get away with it? And we haven't even gotten into the Epstein and the Barr stuff and his father, and it's just black licorice. It isn't good for them. This is about, secrets, and we don't have the club up here, we don't have the Emperor, we don't have the 10 of Pentacles, or the, so this is oh, I totally agree, Jay. Becca's in the house. Hi, Miss Becca. I watched your garden video the other day with the hummingbirds. That was so cool. But when you were taking the zinnias out, I was crying. I was like, don't do that. Please don't do that. But I understand. All right, now let's look at the Democrats. We'll try we get something good, because that was good. Okay. By the end of 2022, how will the Democratic Party be seen? All right, so I've been in readings all afternoon. Does anybody know if they've had their vote or anything? Oh, good. I'm glad the bulbs made it. Dahlias, those are so pretty. The Florida heat gets too hot. We can't really have them here. Well, I mean, we can, but they have to have mostly shade. All right, so how will the Democrats be seen by the Democratic Party? Will they be seen as successful? Oh, that one wants to come out. There's the club. All right, of course, we're not going to overpower anything, but that is good. All right, I'm not going to get too excited. How will the Democratic Party be seen overall by the end of 2022? By the end of 2022. I don't have to I'm not needed to completely babysit tonight. I'm just needed to help out a little bit. around dinner time. Okay, wow. All right, so now the Democrats have gathered the money. This is a very powerful. This is not Biden, by the way. I'm gonna have to look into that. Take a note of that. Who's that big King of Pentacles for by the end of the year? Who makes such a big splash onto the scene? That's interesting. Usually someone with very dark hair that grays early. Okay. Oh. All right. Knight of Pentacles. So we had a tough time getting started, getting the stability. God, I wonder if that's Manchin getting us escaping in his Maserati out of the garage. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's our heart. This is, in the past, we had to get through this separation. So we're having a split here. This is Sneaky Pete and his Maserati, I think. I don't know what they're going to do to him. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. This is better, more congenial, more mixing, blending. Oh boy, some aren't able to change. So we do have a little bit. So I'm going to say that we're still struggling. Will she retain the position? Thanks, Brother Steve's in the house. Oh my God, you're so funny. I hope I can retain the position. I'm your only sister. Oh, thanks, Ellie P. Thanks, Steve. Everyone say hi to Brother Steve. Okay, some people are not willing to change. So this split, and some of this current trouble still sort of stays here. We try to. Oh my God, this isn't getting any better. Okay, all right, there's one promising card. Okay, thoughts for the future, plans for the future, infrastructure, right? This would definitely be, and the building of the broadband and the world ideas and future and Stacy B. Brother Steve's in the house. Oh, Johnny's here too. Hi, Johnny. Okay, so this is okay, but oh my gosh, what goes on with the Republican Party? The major arcana cards, the High Priestess was there, and we still have some progressives and some moderates that just can't change they're in their own way. They can't open their eyes. They don't want to upset the apple cart or try something new or try a new dip with their chip or whatever. It's like smack them on the head. What's the matter with you? Okay. So hopefully, and we're seen as going through this time of non-commitment and confusion and nebulous soup, and nobody can see what's the right thing for the country. And then finally, and we offer all these dreams and hopes, and so we don't have this stability. They want us to see this stable, get it together and push it forward. But we start to come out, then we come out and we start out not so great. Then we end with better plans for the future. This is Alexander the Great after he conquered the world, after all of this stuff and these other battles. It's the what's next card. So this is, wow. So the Republican cards had the High Priestess, the Justice card, the legal King of Swords and the Five of Cups, so they lose. They're sorrowful, regretful over some of their actions and alliances. So at least, well, we can't get our act together here. We're seen as Twiddle doesn't know what Twiddle-dee is doing, Twiddle-dum, Twiddle-dee, and then somehow we pull our rabbit out of our hat and come up with some sort of plan and actually can move forward with the future. So the cinemas and the mansions, I think, are still, somebody just needs to get the net. Get the net. The sun is coming out. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to do the whole video. Our weather's been so crazy, up and down. I completely agree, Stephen Haggerty. They should not be able to get out. Oh, now I flipped the page and okay. So that hit me really hard that I needed to take a look at that. Okay. Roger Stone decided that he was going to run as an independent against DeSantis, just to scare him. So he would do a recall. Instead of DeSantis saying, pleasing Trump and doing a recall, he's announced that he's going to create a voting police force. So what happens with that? So how does Trump feel about that? Trump can feel the Satan growing in his position. Roger Stone's going to be, we saw he's going to hold, he's going to be president rallies until he gets those subpoenas. Trump still thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. I don't know. That Youngkin thing must have rankled him, because even the Lincoln Project did videos, to saying, what's the matter, Donnie? Why doesn't Youngkin want you on the stage with him? How does Trump feel about DeSantis saying he's going to form this election police? That's not what he wanted. He's going to say, Satan? I don't think he has a nickname for him yet. Ronnie? Little Ronnie? Nope, he's going to come out with some fighting words. That wasn't what he wanted. Nope, he's up and down and all around. He's not balanced. He's defensive. No, he's not happy with that at all. So that's going to be, nope, he's going to say, all right, you're out. If you don't do this, if you don't do it, you're out. You're gone. I want you to restore. Oh, there's that lady again. Nope, that's it. He's going to say, that's it. You don't have my support. That's it. Bromance, not there. Okay. Yeah, I think so, Debbie. Paranoia setting in. People aren't going to reach out to him to have, it was good. I was really happy to see that. All right, let me ask Mystery Achiever's question, because I promised her I would. What will Youngkin do as governor? Is he a MAGA plant? Does anyone have contraband on him? Compromat. How does Youngkin do as a governor? Is he a MAGA plant? Better keep my position as favorite sister. I don't think anyone else is in the running. He's all about the coins. Oops. Oh, good question, Mystery Achiever. He's got a secret agenda, and we can't see it. So he's part of that, how they will be seen in 2022. Secret agenda, all to raise the money. Yep, he wants to change the perception. So he's a plant. Yep, he wants people to think differently. He's going to try to change their thought pattern. Maybe it's just to get away from Trump, though. I mean, it could be more positive than negative. He wants to be the rising star. Not good. He's going to push a real negative agenda, so I'm going to say MAGA plant. So great question. Great question, Mystery. Patricia Todd. Lori's necklace. It's multicolored. You're not going to be able to see it from there. Multicolored tourmaline. Watermelon, so green, pinks. And Patricia has the same necklace. Okay. Now Jay's question. Oh boy. How is the DOJ's new lawsuit against Texas and its voter suppression laws going to do? Will the SCOTUS Supreme Court rule in the DOJ's favor? Yes or no? The sun is out. Yay! My backyard's flooded. All off to the right side. Okay. Will the DOJ win with their lawsuit against Texas for the voter suppression? Will DOJ win? Well, that's very much the legal suit, isn't it? There could be a rainbow out there. Oh boy, uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Look at that. King of Swords, and the challenge is the authority of the Supreme Court. Authority, control. All right, it was abusive and oppressive in the past. There is element of change. Oh boy, this is met with fast, hot opposition. Yikes. Charge. Okay. Changes. The fight for justice. The truth, an American way. Now, I don't know to what extent DOJ will win, but that is a yes for me. And that's what we're asking specifically, if they will get their way, if they will win. I don't know. There's a problem here, and they'll meet with opposition. But in the end, I think it comes together and it's favorable. Okay. Can it be amended, retracted and amended? All right. We'll see. That wasn't a no. All right. GOP's going to fight, though. Okay. What is Jay's other question? Deputy AG Lisa Monaco has announced a huge crackdown against cyber attacks and ransomware in the wake of Russia scandal. How is it going to go? Will our elections be secure because of it? That's a yes. It tried to come out. Ace of Cups. If anyone wants to schedule a reading with me, please go to thewayofpositivechange.com to my website. It's very user-friendly, and you can schedule your own appointment. Can't wait to meet you. Will the elections be safer due to her actions? Lisa Monaco. There's still internet safety here. There is still a problem, is what I meant to say, with internet safety. So here we have the internet card. That was also the card we had for the Democrats. So I wonder if there's some confusion with who wins some of their elections. Remember, because we had the Seven of Cups? Seemed like, is that really real? Did that really happen? Or is there more illusion from the you-know-whos? Okay, so the security is still on its side. This is technically the security guard that patrols the town, till he becomes the king. Over and over and over again. Club, booty, off to the left. Oh no, they got, they walked in here. They got so much. They still have the upper hand at the current moment. Not good. That isn't good. I don't like to see that, There's a kid that's going to break into this. There's a youngster that's going to break into this. And they're going to say, how the hell did you do that? Oh, no. And then they're like, okay, everybody pick up arms. Let's get this together. Thank you, Johnny. Watch for trolls, you guys. Okay, there's still communications going on. Gosh. Maybe at the very end they get better, but there's still fear that the devil's still in the works, in the details. That doesn't look so great. More and more information is going to come out to say just exactly how much they got, what they took off with. We're working very diligently, though. We're working very hard on this. I don't know if we're going to be able to, But this isn't loss up at the top. So that's actually a good card. So we're going to go with it's better, but not where we'd actually like it to be. So that was a good question. Okay. All right. Let's look at Biden, Pelosi, Dem success passing both of these bills. Are they going to get their act together? Are they going to get it done? Will they get it done? Both the Build Back Better and the Human Infrastructure Bill. I've always gotten a yes. Last week we saw we would have to turn the corner, and here we're saying, indeed, we're at least going to go for a vote. Are we going to have success with this, or are the Dems going to have success with this? Biden, Pelosi, and the bills getting voted, passed through. All right, this starts off a little better. There's a few people who are willing to say, okay, this isn't exactly the way I wanted it, but I concede. I'll close my mouth. I'll be patient. Oh, God. And then there's someone who can't close their mouth. Cinema. All right, there's news coming. People who just said, stop, you can't go any further. Change is on its way. This is good motion forward. Okay. Up. Oh, God, please. Okay. We're going to be seen as having some success. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. Okay. Still going to have a struggle with Maserati Man. All right, so, well, this would be the end of the struggle, right? This is also the Scorpio card, right? Can we get Manchin and Cinema and the other progressives on board to go ahead? Will everybody get on board for success with this? Will we feel successful within the next few weeks that this is passed, it's done, we can work on something else now? Will everyone get on board? Will Manchin, Cinema, and the other progressives get on board to get this passed? Oops, Moon card started to come out. Really having problems with this. Yeah, I think so, Allie. He's a coal plant is what he is. All right, here's the meeting on the Hill. We're almost there. That's the card I've always gotten for this. On a scale from 0 to 10, we're at 7. We have got to get to 8, 9, 10. XYZ. Oh my God. Ah! We have it. We can do it. This is a challenge. You better get out of your chair and step up to the plate. Think about the moms, the babies. Oh man, there's a fight. Oh God. Okay. Yes. I'm still getting yes. This is going to happen. This is going to happen. It's going to happen. Here it is. It's going to happen. Yes. It just takes forever. All right. There's a shakeup going on. There's some temper tantrums. Things are flying. Someone's getting hit with a frying pan. A book or something. Oh boy. Someone's getting tossed out of their Maserati. All right. Okay. Corrine on the community page asked, will Charles Booker, is that right? Charles Booker win Democratic primary in Kentucky and beat Rand Paul. What does Charles Booker's political career look like? I think someone's filming the movie Crows out Alfred Hitchcock. The sun came out and there's thousands of crows, so there must be like all kinds of tasty tidbits in the yard, swampy yard out there. Charles Booker. His political career. Will he be successful? He's going to focus on education, ethics, traditional values. With the Hierophant. He's struggling trying to get to the top of the mountain. People are really coming after him. They're going to challenge his ethics. He can't spend too much time thinking about who's chasing him, because that starts to make him sad. Ooh. Well, we know Pootie helped Rand Paul. Just to defend himself. Something changes in his life quickly. There could be a problem with one of his. Does he must have children. There's someone in the family I don't think is doing so great. Okay. It's a lot of work. I hope he doesn't, this is things successfully come to an end. This isn't technically a victory card for me. However, he puts in a lot of work. This is something to check back into. I hope he doesn't, just put all this effort in it. What was the name of the lady? There's a trickster around this. What's the name of the lady that went up against Mitch McConnell and worked so hard? She was a pilot anyway. This is very difficult. This is going to be really difficult. I'm not sure he can do that. So. Okay, well, that makes sense, Ewat. All right, what else do we would like to ask? Okay, all right, we asked that. Yes, we got that. We'll pass. Oh, okay, two more questions. Gabby Giffords Group is suing the NRA for funneling over 35 million total into Republicans, senators, campaigns. Josh Hawley, Ron Cotton, the other security, the FCC, who was it? They wouldn't bring charges, so the Giffords Group has. Will they be successful with that? It's a lot of money, and it's Josh Hawley too. I said that. Yes, Amy McGrath. Thank you, Bonnie. Gifford Group, will they be successful suing the NRA? It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. They'll be forced to, I guess where the money went, they'll be forced to give it back to, I don't know exactly the whole ins and outs of all of it. I have to study it more. Did you see that Durham is bringing in, he indicted another person that did the stroke research? And it's all a bunch of wah, wah, wah. He's saying he lied to the FBI. Okay, yep, there's the funding of the money came out of balance. Okay, so they're going to check that, and who made deals with who put a shush on this to certain parties. Yep, the GOP. It looks like they're going to this comes out in a compromise. So it's not a total win. And this costs a lot of money to do this. So it's difficult. I'm going to say it comes to a compromise. Okay, a deal. It looks like they'll use every delay tactic. It goes on, and then it's up and down and all around. It's very difficult. Okay, and DeSantis is suing Biden over federal contractors having to be vaccinated, which Biden has every right to do. I know he's saying he doesn't. So is DeSantis successful suing Biden? I have another question. Oh, good, I have time. There isn't enough money to pay that back. Somehow there's some sort of other settlement, some things. All right, will DeSantis be successful suing Biden over the contractor vaccine mandate? Someone needs to bring the net for him, too. He knows that there's a portion of this. It's like Johnny calls this the false knight. He's like trying to promise that he can do something that he can't do. He doesn't have the wherewithal. He just wants to be seen as the, hey, look at me, I'm filing these papers. I want control. No. He just wants to be in the limelight. Anyway, this is all a political control maneuver. It's deceptive. It doesn't stick. Okay, can't wait for that to be announced. All right, will Ahmad Aubrey and his family get justice? Will the 3 men who are accused of his demise going to jail? Hey, if you can hit the thumbs up, you guys, and subscribe to the channel, that would be great if you're new here. Okay, and welcome. Will Ahmad Aubrey and his family get justice? Will the 3 men who are accused of his demise go to jail? Thank you, Foggy. That's very kind of you. What a southern crock of crap that is, those people. Ethics. Beliefs. Old traditions. Oh, they don't have anything, the things that they offer going aside, they're bluffing. The 3 that are on trial: secrets, emotions, heightened emotions. The judge is at the top, attorney's right there. Oof. One gets an offer. Thanks, me, myself, and I. One gets an offer. I think money has gone to the judge or a special attorney or something. God, will we be happy with this? Why do they get an opportunity? If they turn on each other? Someone's going. Okay, one of them gets a stiffer sentence. All right, are we going to be happy with the results of this? Okay. All right. One person takes the biggest hit there. That's my feeling. We'll have to see. Somebody gets some sort of deal. Okay, and then the other, I don't want to ask about the Rittenhouse thing. I have a feeling about that, but I don't want to ask that. I want to ask about Sean Parnell, the Pennsylvania Senate candidate. His wife testified that he suffers from PTSD, from being in the service, accused of putting his hands around her neck and hurting the littles. He's Trump. He's backed by Trump. Sean Parnell, his political future. Will he be successful? Sean Parnell. I think he's trying to, because Pat Toomey isn't going to run again. I think he's going for that. See? Oh, he's all kind of confused. He has to go testify. This isn't, he's going to say, I can't remember. I don't know what happened there. I've got amnesia. His changes. He's a bluffer. Secrets up at the top of the crown. He thinks he's going to get away with it. He thinks he does have some people backing him. He does not want you to see what he's done. He has a chance. He has a chance. There's a good chance, actually. There will be more problems and people will come up with their own theories of what happened, but he's got some money and some backers, and so it looks like he's going to do all right. He struggles, though, when he has to go testify. Where are we? All right. Do I have one more? That's it. Okay. So we just went through the new moon. Hope everybody did their sage, swept out their house, charged their crystals. Hi, Keisha. Okay, so what do you and I need to know for this weekend? Oh, and tomorrow is Autumn from Black and Orange 50th birthday. And I think we're doing readings on 20 years into the future. I don't have a disguise for that. I thought about maybe a tin antenna or something. I don't know. A Martian hat? I don't know. If anyone has a good idea, message me. Okay. Let's see. What do you and I need to know for this weekend? Kitty crossing. Zinny cat. Zinny didn't like the storms all last night. I couldn't sleep a wink, but it was really wonderful. It was fantastic. Light show. It was awesome. What do you and I need to know for this weekend? So it's on her show at the regular time, so it's 12 Central, because she's in Illinois. Oh, Margarita, that's a good question, but I'm already on our last question for the day. That is good, though. Boy, wouldn't that be something? I wouldn't rule that out, ever. Margarita asked, did DJT have anything to do with Alec Baldwin's mishap? You know, because Baldwin played him on Saturday Night Live, so well. Okay. Okay, some of you, some of us get stuck in our mode. Maybe we just, have a tendency, whether it's cold outside or whether it's stormy here. I know our temps are going way down and it's supposed to be really windy this weekend because the storm front just went through just like it did last weekend, but it's going to be even colder. This is not accepting opportunities. Whether it's from friends or family, someone calls and you're like, nah, I don't want to do that. Well, stop that. That isn't going to get you anywhere. That's a wasted day. Go play. This is good. We're able to leave some of our, the way some things or judgments that we feel about family, we're able to leave them over there, but we're still a little stubborn. Okay, good. Here's the magician. Come up with a new idea. Work with the elements. Make a new altar. Create something. Begin something. Speak your affirmations. Manifestation skills. Study some manifesting courses. Speak it into being. The attractor factor. Magic. Pay attention to messages with our familiar here and our wand, 2 wands. Very nice. Okay, we come around here. So we're able to get out of our stubborn pattern. It's just a little bit of, just a little struggle with victory. Okay, so when this comes up, we need to give ourselves, before you're doing your rituals, this is the perfect time for a ritual, I guess, looking at that. Pay attention to elemental magic, altars, sacred places, sacred spaces, where you want to create, manifest things that you can write down that you want to bring into your life. In the 7 of Wands, this guy didn't get up early enough to grab the right matching pairs of shoes out of the closet, just ran out like, oh, I got to go climb this mountain and defend my position. But, so give yourself some extra time in the morning to do your affirmations, to write down in your gratitude journal or write where you're going in this 2022. Get ready because we're going to be able to do it. This is a powerful time. And take some extra for thoughts and clarity. Give yourself some extra time in the morning. Get up a little bit earlier. Go to bed a little earlier so that you have this quiet personal time to do these affirmations and get yourself, centered and grounded. It's going to be really important. You can do it. And then it's time to play. Get with your besties. Have fun. So this is like, do your personal work and then get out there, right? You are loved. Someone wants to celebrate with you. You just don't overdo. That's a lot of cups. All right. And, try to gravitate towards the arts, creative arts, since there are so many cups there. This is actually really terrific energy this weekend. So even if it's really cold, you can create, and when there's 3 together in any triumvirate, you can really create, right? Get that coven going. Okay. Or, maybe those are 3, Sex in the City martinis, the cosmopolitans or whatever. All right. Just don't overdo. Have fun. This energy looks really great. So whatever had you stuck and slumpy dumpy is removed by this positive, creative, wonderful energy. All right. So enjoy that. That's really great. Just take some extra time to write down your goals, get those affirmations, get centered and grounded, and then go play. All right. You guys, Thanks for the super chats. Thank you, Brother Steve, Foggy, me, myself, and I, Lisa, and anyone that I missed. Thank you, Johnny, Becca. Thank you, Jay. And thanks for getting that troll, Johnny. All right, and I'll see you guys soon. Much love to you. If you want to have a reading, thewayofpositivechange.com. Have a great, creative, productive, wonderful weekend.